Right, like that. And bring this down a little bit. So like that. It's sideways a little bit. Oh man, we're dark.
Yeah. You want to go over in the sun or?
Nah, we're just gonna be here. We'll just move a little bit like that.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
You waving?
Yeah.
You waving?
Hi. I like to wave at people.
Do you?
I think it's friendly. It's a Southern thing to do.
It is friendly to wave. So you're saying I'm not friendly if I don't wave?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, oh my gosh. I'm saying it's friendly to wave.
It is friendly to wave?
Yeah. Hi. Try it. See,
I'm not going to wave.
Back.
So Donald Bowers, Mr. Evans, Chris Johnson. Hey, so before I get much into this video, you probably noticed there's a new person to the right of me, to your left. She's like, what are we doing? Because like I was late. I said I was going to blame her for being late. And I think we're supposed to go in at 6 o'clock. Exactly what, like 6:05?
I'm not sure what time it is.
She don't even know what time it is. That's how excited she is to be a part of the Charlotte Live team. She don't even know what time it is, what day it is. She's just ready to go. So.
You're right. I don't know what day it is.
You know we can win it. So, all right, so you guys going to kind of see a little bit. It's so bright right there, but I don't care. I feel like it's
on me?
No.
No, it's
no, like the.
We're all over the place.
So check this out. I'm going to take this microphone from you because you're holding it like for dear life. Like she's not going to let it go. It's all right.
I'll loosen up.
You guys probably noticed today I'm going to tease Margaret a lot. So welcome, Margaret, to the YouTube channel. Leave some comments. Say hello. We're going to be on Twitter. She's going to be manning the Twitter during the game. So any questions that you guys have, please send them to us. And then, we'll go into the locker room. We'll take your questions. So you got to tweet your questions. That's the only way I can continue to work for you is if you tell me what your questions are. And we will go in the locker room, try to get those questions answered for you and move on. So without further ado, this show is all about taking your questions, not just taking my questions and not just taking Mark's questions. So fire away. Let us know what questions you have about this preseason game that we're going into, heading into week 4. Appreciate saying what's up. Yeah, you got to say what's up to her. Be nice.
So hard, don't I?
Let her know how much fun that we have and
I feel like
working.
I'm like,
you happy?
Yeah, I'm cheesing so hard. Yeah.
Yeah. You were supposed to be cheesing like 2 weeks ago, but you're like traveling the world. And
oh yeah. I was just in Portland,
See?
but it is far away.
See how she does? She didn't even want to start on time. So we missed some questions, so I'm going to show Margaret. Like you just touch the screen somewhere.
Okay.
Then you can scroll back up and see anything that you missed.
Okay.
And sorry for covering that. Anthony says, what's up? Caldwell said, what's up? Welcome to the, hey, we try to be the best show. Donald says, what's
I'm
up?
good. How are you, Donald?
What's up, Angela?
Hi.
And Chicken Bake says hello as well. So.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
No, you're not welcome.
Ooh, fire and 1-2 today, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah.
So I did think I saw one question that came through, which was about, I think someone asked, are we going to win today? Is that what somebody asked? So I don't do predictions too much.
Right.
Do you do predictions?
Well, I'm a fan, so...
You got to come back over there. We got off center there.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm a fan. I believe that the goal is to win, right? But none of the starters are playing, so I'm not sure. It's more of a practice, right, for the roster?
Yeah, more trying to evaluate the guys, those final few spots and who's going to get out. Marty, you got to keep an eye out on those comments.
Can we win?
Well, let me finish. You just got to storm. She's excited. I told you. She's ready to go.
Yeah.
So you just keep an eye on the comments. So, you cue them up once I get to the point and just throw them at me.
Okay.
We'll do.
Okay.
You relax, though. Yeah, there we go. I mean, we got this guy with like guns and weapons and dogs right beside us, so you should feel pretty safe.
Oh.
Do you guys see how big her eyes just got?
He's right there.
He's right there. Literally.
He just put his anyway.
All right, so let me start going. Margaret, at this point, you go ahead and scroll back up, down a little bit, because I think there were some questions that we missed. Working for you guys, going to try to get these questions in. As soon as we're done, we're going to go into the press box and continue to watch. But I love the questions, all right? Can we win? We can win. Will we win? I don't have much faith in us winning just because, number one, we have not been winning. And number two, this game really isn't about winning today at all. It's just about player evaluation, getting certain players in certain situations. So for that reason, I'm not going to say winning is high on the priority list today. More so just getting players, again, opportunities in certain situations to evaluate to see who's going to make that roster. Speaking of, let me give a big plug here. You guys know I've been talking about a lot of new equipment, a lot of new things that I've been working with and tweaking out during the preseason. This is the last that you're going to see of a broadcast of this quality, right? From here on out, starting maybe tomorrow, but definitely by Saturday, to hit the notification so you can be tuned in. I'm going to go live every time there's breaking news. Number one, cut down to the 53-man roster, and then number two is they make their practice squad. So enough about what to do. What are the questions?
So the roster, like you said, is coming up soon. Who needs to step up?
Who needs to step up?
Yes, that question is from Matt.
Who needs to step up? Well, positions that you're going to be watching closely is the quarterback, Kyle Allen, Will Grier, and Tyler Heineke. So right now it's looking like Will Grier's in. You want to say certainly because he's a draft pick. You want to keep him in for a while. And then, so you got Tyler Heineke, and I just forgot the other guy's name that quick. Tyler Heineke, help me out. Do you remember? Oh, draw the blank. No, Tyler Heineke, Will Grier. And, God, you see that I'm forgetting. But
you just said it too, right?
I did just say it, right. I guess I'm a little nervous too. But that's the position that you want to watch. And then on the running back side, you'll also see that we got some competition there. Yeah, Allen, thank you. Allen is the other guy.
Thank you.
You also want to watch the running back position to see about Holyfield making the roster. I feel like he's a practice squad guy. And then, man, there's another guy. I got a cheat sheet here, so let me kind of look at my cheat sheet so I can be a little accurate on some of these things that I say about this offense. The other running back guy that I want to point out would be Reggie Bonifant. Reggie's been having a quietly decent preseason. He's been doing very, very good in the receptions, so you can look out for that. And then on the defensive side, Rivera's the head coach. He's a defensive-minded guy, and he said he's mostly watching that linebacker position to see who we're going to have for some depth back there behind Shaq and behind Kuechly. He could be watching the nickel position as well a little bit. So there you go.
And do we know who's starting quarterback today? Who's QB1?
He did say who it is, and it slips my mind. I'm going to guess that it's not Cam Newton.
It's not. Playing starter. Are we keeping Sly? So Gano has been hurt since last year. Is it time to move on with fresh leg Sly?
Hey, and any questions that I don't answer, you guys blame it on Margaret. If I miss any of your questions, that's her. I'm just messing with it. Are we keeping Sly? Heck, yeah, we're keeping Sly. So there's been some reports that have come out today for some very credible sources that granola. I'm hungry. So you think about granolas.
Ooh.
Yeah, granola.
That sounds good. With some yogurt, mix it in. Sorry.
No yogurt.
We get off track. Oh, no?
We can get off track a little bit. Okay. We come back on. You keep going off to the side. You see that?
I know.
So I'm going to come back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's sloped. The
slope?
Yeah.
Okay. Gano reports about Gano came out today. He's not recovering as quickly as we would like. Possibilities of injured reserve. I don't know about that. I've been saying for a couple weeks now that regardless if Gano kicks tonight, I want to keep Sly on the roster at least for a week because I would just feel like the way that Gano's injury has been going, that he could come out, he could kick 1 week and be like, oh, actually that did not feel too good, and we need to, throttle him back down. If we let go of Sly, now we got a heck of a way to try to get a replacement. So I've always been, for weeks now, a fan of keeping Sly until Gano is fully recovered. So that appears very imminent now that we're going to do that.
Yeah, and that's been a really big topic in training camp since he hasn't been practicing.
Yep. So again, if I miss any of your questions, kill her in the comments because she's just doing a terrible. I'm missing. Look, you see that? But be nice to her. Be nice to everybody.
Do you think Taylor will get some play? Taylor, sorry, will get some play time tonight?
Taylor. I'm assuming you're talking Heineke. So give me some
Angela.
Explanation.
It just says Taylor.
Yeah, I'm asking them to give me some explanation about which Taylor, because we have quite a few Taylors.
Oh, okay.
Taylor Moton, Taylor Heineke. But if you're talking about the quarterback Taylor, then yes, absolutely he's going to play. All these quarterbacks are going to get some significant time tonight for that evaluation.
Gano got to go. Okay, we have some people differing with you.
I know.
I feel like Never mind. Who has had the most important in preseason?
The Carolina Panthers. That's really my feeling. They have not, as a whole, in my opinion, performed anywhere near where us fans and media would think they would have performed. I know Greg Olson talked about earlier this week about people jumping off the bandwagon before the wagon even gets started. But my feeling is that Coach Rivera specifically said they game plan for that Patriots game. And that Patriots game is important because it's a very good litmus test for where you stand against a team that's kind of setting a standard. So there's a solid game plan put in place unless they just, miss on a game plan, which is still part of what goes into a season. So I'd say the team as a whole, because they have not performed as we would expect them on both sides of the ball. I think defense has been a little better, but offense has kind of struggled there.
But preseason doesn't count, does it?
It doesn't count, but in terms of evaluating people, that's what we're talking about. That's what you do.
True. So I think that was the last question so far, but people are saying I look good.
Does she? I did her makeup. Did I do good?
Actually, I did my makeup in
our broken bathroom. Go ahead and say it. Yes, we have a broken bathroom at the Charlotte Valley office right now.
There, I did my makeup at Atherton Mall. I was like, anyway.
Okay.
So the best rookie preseason.
You guys are going really detailed on these questions here. Best rookie preseason.
And who is MVP preseason? All
right, best rookie preseason. Even though I wasn't prepared for that question, okay. I'm a professional.
Yes.
I'm a man of my craft.
Yes.
I know my information.
Yes.
So I wasn't prepared, but I'm going to tell you, Brian Burns was the rookie MVP. Number one draft pick, so you would expect him to be. He did not let down. A couple of games, I know that Chicago game, he had a few sacks in just only like a handful of plays, and he has some last week. So Brian Burns has definitely been my MVP, rookie-wise. And what was the other question, you remember?
MVP.
Like overall MVP?
MVP and rookie.
All right, so
are they different?
That is a very unique-looking vehicle in front of us. It almost looked like the Oscar Mayer Wiener bus.
Are we in England or something? Like that looks like something from Europe.
Let's see if I can show you guys real quick. It's behind. It just went behind something. So sorry.
It has like a hat on.
Well, anyway, we won't get too distracted. But
yes, we will.
MVP, yes, we will. MVP overall.
In the preseason.
Man, I don't have an answer for you on that one. You guys are going to have to ask me that one again. My apologies. Did you have something else?
What's your feelings about me looking like Jodie Foster? Because Shake and Bake says that
Jodie Foster?
I've gotten Helen Hunt before.
Helen Hunt?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said on one of my last videos, what do you think of me looking like Jameis Winston? Is that it? From Tampa? Tampa Bay quarterback?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. We all have doppelgangers.
We all have somebody out there that looks like us.
Yeah.
Hold this just for a split second.
Okay.
You hear that, a fire alarm?
Yeah. What is that?
I'm gonna mess with you too much.
I'm very gullible. It's gonna be a long season. Thank you for the compliments.
Chicken or beef?
Oh, me? In what dish?
Wow. See how complicated women can be? That's why everybody plays that movie clip about what do you want?
Chicken over beef most of the time, but if it's
you can't make it a complicated response.
If it's Chinese, beef.
Chicken.
Burns, we were just talking about that.
We should keep
Ross.
We got about 4 minutes that we can here, and then we're going to be going into the locker room again. Do us a big favor, hit like on this video. That helps show your support for us, help other people find out about us, helps us grow. I want to get 500 subscribers over this weekend. I think we got about 3,500 right now. I want to get to 4,000. If we're at the 3,000, I want to get to 35. I forget the exact number, but I'm telling you, with the coverage that we're going to be doing live all weekend long, covering the roster moves, it's worth you subscribing, worth you telling a friend, worth you hitting that notification.
I didn't know that we were doing that, but I'm excited. So, can you make a season record prediction based on what you have seen?
Hey, you're not new, is that James? What's up, James? James, are you new? And I say that with great fun. I don't make predictions just because I'm a factual guy. One of my things I say is, with my coverage, I don't like to tell you what I think. I like to go to the horse's mouth and get the questions directly answered for you guys. I would say it should be a winning season, just based off of this team historically, they always find a way to win, have a winning record, and always find a way to have a losing record. Like, they just find a way. So I feel like that trend is going to continue. This bus behind us is not going to hit us, but that is the bus.
We keep it.
This is pure joy. We stand our spot.
No, I'm saying I'm going down.
You are going. She's like, don't tell me what to do. Did you guys see that? That's like that.
Gotta drop the chat for a second to thumbs up. Yay!
Hey, yeah, do that.
Like us, subscribe, tell your friends, and hit the bell notification so that you know when we're going live.
Right. And Margaret's going to find out when I'm going live because she's like, you didn't tell me you were going live all weekend because I don't know the schedule. So that's why I had to put you on call for that because I don't know if something's going to break at 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Right. And I don't want you just sitting around kind of waiting for like the firemen. So.
Oh, okay.
But you can.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm supportive of it.
That's a respectful thing. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Keep asking us questions, guys. These are good questions. They're very thoughtful. So my hair matches my dress. Somebody said.
All right. I'm going to let you guys see how interesting. Look how these doors are opening up on this vehicle right here. Oh, I couldn't turn it. Hold on. All right. Oh, now you can't see it. Here's his vehicle. Now you guys know that it does not look like an American vehicle. It's kind of weird. And you can't see, but that front door opened up like kind of like a butterfly door or something. It was really crazy. But
what is that?
they're staring at us, so I'm going to go back. Don't want to bother the.
What is that? The Ferrari? No, not Ferrari. What is the one that opens up like?
Plenty of cars now.
Oh.
I'm not that cool with cars.
Okay, no.
The Tesla has a Model X, I believe, that opens up like that.
I'm so tired of seeing Teslas.
Why?
Because they're like.
We're not friends anymore.
Oh, I love Teslas.
I mean, I had a Tesla and I loved it. It was awesome. Like, I mean, I rented one.
Up at the lake where I live.
I think we're about to sign off. Did we miss anything?
Best place to find tickets.
Ticketmaster.com. Actually, I get that question a lot, and I remember leaving a comment. I've never, and let's see, since 2006, I've been covering the Carolina Panthers. I've never, ever gotten a free ticket. Media, we just go through a different door, different entrance, deal with different people, and we just don't get tickets. So I honestly have no clue at all. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Continue to do what? Go to Twitter, because that's where Margaret's going to be holding things down from now through the rest of the game.
Yes. Taking
your questions, giving you behind-the-scenes information about player injuries, updates, and things that you just can't get that quickly from watching the broadcast on TV. And then after the game, what's going to happen? Test time. You like that? I did that to her on purpose. After the game, you want to tune in because we're going to have post-game interviews, post-game quotes on Twitter. And as always, if you guys got some questions for players, let us know, and we will go in there and get those answers. So, for Margaret Beveridge.
Matt wanted to say he had another question.
Matt, you're out of time.
Okay.
But, all right, she's nice.
Okay.
All right.
Is Verdon Butler making the 53?
He should barely make the 53. He's a guy that has experience, hasn't performed as much as you would like with his draft pick, but he is still overall an asset and decent. Just not. We got to go in through security and upstairs and all this other stuff so we can continue to provide you guys some coverage. Every single week that there's a game, an hour and a half before, during the regular season, we'll go on live, taking your questions, telling you the latest, I don't know what to call it, but who's not playing. I forget what they call that list that comes out 90 minutes before. But we'll give you that and we'll take your questions. So for Margaret.
Bye.
I'm Chris Jenkins for Charlotte Vibe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in about 4 hours.
Bye.